y'all, it's Nana A, and welcome back to the island of LilacGrove. In case you haven't been following this series, this is my 100% island that I started January the 1st, and I will have to have 100% of everything complete by December 31st of this year, including one of each item. So, we are still working on that. But today, I want to do a special video, and this video is for Mental Health Awareness Month. And I think everybody struggles with this a bit to some degree. I know I do. And I do have some ways that I try to take care of my mental health. And one of them is being in my happy place, is what I call it. Now, my happy place sometimes is just in my mind as I'm meditating, or it can actually be where I'm at. But I am a big water person. I used to fish bass tournaments when I was younger and scuba dive. And spent a lot of time on and in the water. So water is a big part of my happy place. So I thought, what would be better than to build that on LilacGrove? LilacGrove is my farm core / grandma core island. So that would be a perfect place to have it. I will have some links in the details that can help. There's some people you can reach out to for mental health awareness, suicide prevention, and I want to make sure that everybody has access to those. So I will link those in the details. Now, this is being done in collab with an awesome group of content creators. This was started by April Honey, and I'm pretty sure you know who she is, but if you don't, please go check her out. I will have every content creator that's putting out a video on this collab, I will have their channels in the details so you can go see the video. So if you haven't been to one of their channels, if you haven't subscribed to them, please do so. They're all a part of a great community. They're very kind and very supportive. So make sure you reach out to them. And we're very happy to do these videos. And so let's get started. I think the first thing we can do is kind of just look and see what we've done. We haven't done a lot of building on the island, but we have done a little. We've done our entrance. We started, our very first build was Olive's yard. Oh, look, there she is. She's so cute. She's studying her flowers and her bees. She has a little apiary and a honey stand. She sells honey to everybody. And then our next build was the Able sisters. And I just wanted something to represent kind of a country, grandma core kind of store, and just have a place out front that goes along with the entrance. This little picnic sitting area. And these buttons are so cute. I just love them. And all of the codes that I use will be in the details too. If you don't see them right away, check back. I will have them updated. But we are going over here to not look at this mess of an island, please. And we're going to build our happy place back here. And you can see happy means flowers too. But I had this area back here was a pear orchard. That was actually our first build, but I didn't like it. It did not even grow on me. And so I removed all the pear orchard. I put some walls up, some cliffs up. I put a waterfall with a little pond in. And if y'all know me, you know my favorite color is purple. I love lavender. This is LilacGrove. So I just put some purple hyacinths around. I put my campsite up here because this was all going to be part of the campsite, but then I decided this would be the perfect place for this build. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take this little area here and we're going to turn it into our sanctuary, if you will, a place that we can come and sit and enjoy nature and just relax. My two go-tos are meditation. I love to meditate, and I used to fish a lot. Like I said, fishing for me was very therapeutic because you didn't have to think about anything else. You could forget the world, forget your troubles, and just enjoy nature and do some fishing. My big thing is if you don't catch anything, that's okay. That's why it's called fishing, not catching. So it's just good to be outside, get some sun, interact with Mother Nature. So this is where we're going to. I'm just going to leave what I have done, I think, and we're just going to add to it. And hopefully it won't take long for those other two flowers to bloom in. But I think I'm trying to decide where to start because there's going to be two different sides. One side is going to be the fishing area and the other side is going to be the meditation area. So I think maybe we will start with the fishing area. And that one is going to be over to my left. Or if you're looking at the screen, it's probably to your right. That the waterfall is kind of going to be the middle of the two. So I think what we should do is start with the fishing area, at least get some of it set up, and then we can move on to the next. So I'm going to let you listen to some music while we do some decorating, and I'll pop in and out and definitely be back when we're finished and go over everything. All right, enjoy the music, y'all. Okay, this is me popping in. I am looking for the storefront because that's going to be the little fishing shack, and I cannot find it, y'all. So we're going to put the pergola up at the entrance. And of course, it's two different shades of purple. I think that's a very pretty start to it. I do not know if I will decorate the front cliffs yet because I'm not sure what else I'm going to do, like bring them out and all that. So today we're just going to do this down here. Am I the only one that loses things, or do y'all do it too? I don't think it's in here. I think we're going to have to go up by the campsite where I have some of my other stuff. And this is just kind of a little put together, thinking about what I want to do. So don't pay attention to that. Yep, there's the storefront. Let's just drop this. I don't think we're going to need it. If we do, we can come back. Okay, I think we're good for a few minutes. I know I said I'd let y'all listen to some music, but you got me talking, so. But there's some pretty music in the background. Where did that go? There was only two places it could have went. Has to be the first one then, because I don't see it. Yep. We're going to put this back here, kind of push it back. It's just going to represent a little fishing shack. sorta. Maybe a little store for the, it is a storefront, but where you can get your bait and if you want something to drink, stuff like that. So I'm looking for the plain party lights now. I wish I could tell you this wasn't going to happen all through the build, but I would not be telling the truth. I lose things in my pocket all the time. I don't think this is in the pocket either. It must be up there as well. I thought, since I decided to do, oh, wait, there it is. I thought so, because I thought maybe I'd do the fishing side first, but hadn't made complete 100% decision. But I thought I'd put everything in there for the fishing side just in case. This is, to me, is going to be the easiest part of the build, so I thought I would do it first. Now over here, we're going to put a barrel. There it is. Oh, that one didn't take as long, y'all. And I have some decorative bottles somewhere. Here they are. Now, I did run and get the other things that were laying over there real quick. That is going to be not something to drink, but kind of what you make the bait in. I don't know if y'all have ever made bait, but we didn't only dig worms and do all that, but we made some of our own bait too. So that's what the bottles are going to be. And then, of course, we have the fresh cooler, part of the fishing tourney items, but that can be there to keep bait or fish in. And then, of course, over there is a little fish already. They're so cute. Until I can't catch them. Now this area is small, but I wanted it that way. I don't want this to be a huge area where everything's all spread out. I want it to be kind of close together and not too close, but when I go somewhere, I want just my space. You know what I mean? So we're going to make both of these areas kind of cozy. And this over here, we're going to put a little, some purple planks down maybe, some chairs, a table. This is going to be where we go to fish. You can see up there is the decoy duck. In doing the videos together as a collab, we each were paired with somebody to give them an item to use in their build. And Sammy's Quackers is the one that was paired with me to give me an item. And she loves ducks, so it was no surprise to me when her item was the decoy duck. But as you can see, I already had some in the build, so we were good to go. We're going to add some more. You'll see. We're going to make sure we have enough duckies. Let's put the table. I have a natural square table and 2 log chairs. And on the table, instead of putting something to drink or something, I'm putting a scrapbook, because maybe I'm putting together pictures that I'm taking, because I do love to take pictures, especially out in nature. So I'm working on my scrapbook. Maybe I'm not fishing right now, just working on the scrapbook and enjoying the day, even though it's raining, but that's okay because I like the rain too. This is going to have to change a little because there's a few other things I want to add to it. So we're going to do that, and this time I'm going to let you to listen to some music again. I can't promise you I won't be back very quickly, but I might not. Maybe I'll let you listen to some music and enjoy the build, and we'll see. Okay. I wanted to just add a place to sit and relax. I did use the topiary and just the atrium plants, I think. I just wanted something subtle, not any real color that popped out, just some greenery because nature, and that's what we're doing. Now, the wheat field is one of my favorite items in the game, so you will see those, just a few of them here. But we need to put another duck down. The place I used to spend a lot of my time had a lot of ducks around it. We even have a lot of ducks in the neighborhoods where we live. We have some neighborhood ponds, and we have some little ducks. Oh, there's one. Got to have the ducks. They're so cute. Now we're going to put this back. Do we want it here though? I don't know. Let's see. I think that's okay. I guess. Y'all know me, it may change 10 more times before we're through. We're going to add another little bunny here. Or should I say we're going to add a bunny. And there's some more wheat fields. where I'm used to going, because I am from the country, there's a lot of overgrowth. It's not manicured lawns. It's not well-kept ponds per se. It's out in the country. And the wheat field just represents the weeds, the reeds, the nature being around the pond. And that's what I miss, because I don't live in the country anymore, and I do miss it. So I wanted to recreate it here. And it's very important for you to figure out what helps you. Everybody needs some time to you, some me time. I'm a very firm believer in that, not only as a nurse, but as a person. And I have what they labeled as a type A personality. And it's hard for me to do nothing. It's hard for me to turn my mind off. That's why I have trouble sleeping, because I'm thinking about what I didn't get done or what I need to do. And even in retirement, I do the same thing, even with this channel. So I need every day 30 minutes of quiet. No TV on, no YouTube on, nothing except maybe some music. And when I say music, it's usually just some ambience music, just some calming and really nice to listen to. And then it's taken me a long time to be able to, during that time, to turn my mind off and not think about anything other than calming myself, centering. And it really does help with the rest of the day. Because I do it if I'm going through the day and I am stressing and I just can't handle it anymore. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. I can't do this anymore. I can't handle it. Then I have to stop myself. And I will usually do some meditation, works the best. In the summertime, I may go swim for 30 minutes, but I make sure that through the day I have 30 minutes for me to get myself back on track. And it makes it really, really easier to make it through the day. Now, is there days that doesn't always happen? Maybe? Yeah, there is. I mean, you're going to go through situations that you just can't turn off, or they're a little bit more than just, oh, it's the stress of the day. And that's okay too. You may have to do a little bit more work with that. Maybe just that 30 minutes a day wasn't enough. You had to find something else to put in conjunction with that. And I can say, because I've been guilty of this in the past, and it really is hard when I do it. Whatever you do, no matter how much you have to do in your mind, take that 30 minutes. Put it on the calendar. Schedule a time every day and treat it just like a meeting. Oh, this is it. I got to stop. I got to do this. Because if you don't, then you will get back into the habit of stressing, going through the day. I just can't get this done. What am I going to do? I have all these responsibilities, all of this stuff going on. Think of your happy place. Just stop when you're there. Just stop and say, okay, why am I doing this? Is there anything that I'm doing right now that can't wait a few minutes for me to recenter myself? Most of the time, that answer will be no. Maybe you can call and talk to a friend or a family member. Just talk. If you're having a lot of struggles, maybe just talking about it's good. Thinking out loud, getting their side of it, because they're on the outside looking in. And if you're talking with friends or family, they pretty much probably know you and what's going on inside in your personality, and they make and say, stop, just stop. For me, my best friend is my husband. So if I'm having that feeling during the day, I will call him and say, I need to talk. Do you have time? He always has time for me, and he always knows what to say, and he calms me down. So that's another coping mechanism that I have. I talk about it. I don't keep it inside. I had a doctor tell me a long, long time ago, when I was keeping everything inside, he said, Angie, you're going to get an ulcer. He said, you have to let that stuff out somehow. And that's what I started doing. And overall, it feels really good. And going to this place, whether I actually go to this place, because I've kind of recreated this space a little bit for me out in the backyard. Not quite the same, but we have squirrels and birds, and it helps some. But sometimes I may just sit in the middle of my bed or in the middle of the floor or wherever it is with some calming music on and just close my eyes and let everything go. Take some deep breaths. I do a lot of breathing exercises. Breathe in deep, let it out slow, and that will calm you down, or it does for me. It's a very good coping mechanism that I use. There's just so many things you can do, and it's very important to do. I just think that in modern times and these days, we don't slow down enough. So if I could leave you with any thoughts on this topic, slow down, take time for yourself, recenter yourself, and then go back to it. It will help. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I know y'all probably didn't click on the video to hear me ramble about that, but it's very important to me. And it's very important to everybody, really, whether you think it is or not. If you actually stop and think about it, physical health isn't the only thing that keeps you going, that makes your day go faster. It's mental health too. Both are equally important. I think I want to move it up some. I think moving it up here. Whichever end move it to, I'm not going to have that much room in between the blanket and the other part of the build, and there's some other things I want to put in the back. So like I said, this is going to be it's not a small area per se, but it is going to be a close in build. because I want it to feel cozy. I want it to feel safe. I want it to feel happy. And in my mind, that's what this is. But leave me a comment below and let me know what you do to keep yourself healthy, not only physically but mentally. And some of your coping mechanisms that you might like to share. Just let me know down in the comments. All right. These items that I have, I think, are the only ones I want to use here. I think I went through and got exactly what I wanted, and now we just need to find a place to put them. Okay. Sometimes I have to recenter myself, even just doing this and playing the games, and because I can get distracted very easily. If y'all attend my streams or watch my videos, you know that's true. And it's I can do it in the games too. I have these goals set for this game, this play, this video. Something happens and I go down a rabbit hole the other way, and then we're off. So sometimes I have to, especially in the videos, I may have to stop filming for just a bit and bring myself back to the starting point, back to what I wanted to do for that video, and say, we can do that later. All that other stuff can be done later. We need to do this. I talk to myself a lot, y'all. I have to. Okay. Like I said, I love the wheat fields, and I want it to have that country grown up. And when I say grown up, I mean the weeds and the flowers, and you know, it's just natural. There's no really cement, city, anything. It's all natural, all country. We are going to put a bike back there. We got to get in and out somehow. And I love using bikes in the background too. I just think it's cute. Now, my other thing was my baby. He went everywhere with me. So he definitely belongs here. And they're so cute. Look at him. His little tail, he's barking. They come up off their feet. They did really good with the puppies. I do want to put another hyacinth lamp here, because again, lavender is so calming. I want to pull that in. Like, we just cut our areas out of a lavender field that was next to a pond, and that's where everything landed. I'm going to use a Zen cushion here that I did customize. I didn't want it the exact same color. I thought about it, but I decided no, we're just going to put a book there. And I'm using the outdoor picnic. I think that's what it is, the cherry blossom one. And it kind of takes up a big space, but it has everything, the food and the drink. So I thought that one would be good. Here. Now, of course, we're going to need, well, we are going to need a second cushion, but I think back here we need some candles. we'll say they're lavender scented candles. I am using the wedding candles in the garden customization because I just think it went a lot. It fit the area better than the pink ones. And then we want I think back here I'm just going to use a mush partition and a mush lamp. Now the reason why I decided to do that, and I'm doing them in the white, because I did not want a lot of loud colors. I wanted purple to be the color that came out because that's what really the theme is the lavender calming. And so I just thought some white mush items. They're very subtle, very cute, very nature. Put our green leaf pile right there. I like to put them in between, either in between paths or maybe leave a part of the path cut out and put a green leaf pile there. I like to do that. And of course we need to add some more flowers, but maybe not right there. We're going to put the stems there, let them, because they're behind the tree. And we'll put the flowers by the bush. That way it'll give the stems a little bit of time to grow out. Alright. Oh, that's going on the other side. Okay. And I think we can put our music. I have one of those cute music players. I think. Let me pull this out. Now, or I should say, take this up. Now, where is? Oh, it's on the bottom. Okay, we're going to put that back here. And I think we're going to do the Spring Blossoms song. Where is it? There it is. Spring Blossoms. Now we can put our Zen cushion back, and I just made them the same design. Now I don't think anything's going to fit in between here as far as codes or anything. So we can try, but I don't think so. I think there's not enough room. Let's just try something. Anything. Flowers. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to. Okay. So we're going to kind of move the bunny. And what do we have left? We're going to put another duck. We're going to put another little puddle down and put a duck. I almost put the wrong thing. There we go. Now where did our duck go? Down, down, down. Nope. Oh, oh, there it is. Okay. Even with few items left, I still get them lost. Okay. I think that is good there. There is my meditation side. So we're going to come back over here. I went and got some bean tossing kits, and we're going to use that as, it can be either fish food or something to feed the ducks, or both. So I don't think I'm going to like it here because they're so small. I usually try putting them on the table, and that really blends in. I don't think you can see it very well. Okay, let's take it over here. I'm not moving that book. So let's put it down here at the end. And we'll just have some food to feed the fish or the ducks. Alright, now maybe we can put another path here. Just some planks going between the paths to fill in this space. Let's see how that looks. Okay. And then right here, let's just, I think I have a code for a little rabbit. There it is. We're just going to put that right there. All right. I think the rest of this will go over on the back side, or I should say the front side of the fishing area. Let me try this green. It's just not going to go there, is it? Nope. No matter how stubbornly I try. So let's put it here. I know y'all are thinking, oh my gosh, this is like the whole house moving thing, but it's not, I promise. I promise. It'll be okay. Maybe a little like the house moving, but we're gonna get this. Oh no, not right there, we're not. Let's try turning around this way. Okay, all right, y'all. We got it now. Now back here, I want to just add some more of the path. I just like the dirt look, and we're just gonna put a little bit more of the path here, and we're gonna add some more mush items to kind of fill in this space. And I'm gonna keep them the same color, the white, the neutral color, nothing standing out, which is why that pink tint is probably not going to be there. It's probably going to be either the yellow or a blue, something a little bit more calm. Okay. So let's connect these two. So now we have to, oh man, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, y'all. I know, it's a green leaf pile. I'm so sorry, y'all. Let's put this, I'm going to finish putting the path down. That way we can figure out where we're going to put the leaf pile back. Because it really did need to move for me to do this, I guess. No, we're just gonna let that end at the flowers, because realistically, that might be what it did in nature. It's just the dirt ends there, there's grass and flowers. Doesn't have to have a border on it. Even though the little flower border is cute. Okay. So we gotta connect this. Try a different one. Okay. Now, I think we can put just one little plank right there. Now back here, I want to put the other mush items. We gotta, I'm sorry, we're gonna get this. Oh man. Okay. Do y'all do this when you're building? I guess I could have just went in and cut this out and make y'all think that I did everything the first time, but that's not true. So it's okay to leave some of the mistakes in. So other people will be like, okay, that's fine. Somebody else does it besides me. That's what I see when people leave them in. If I see some videos that have absolutely none, I'm like, is that really true? Am I the only one that makes mistakes? So, okay. We're just gonna go with that. We're gonna put the mush partition in and the mush lamp. Okay, we're gonna change this. When I came back, I didn't like how it looked. Now, we're gonna put the mush lamp over this side, and we're gonna put the two mush stools over on the other side, around the tree. I just want them to look like mushrooms growing in the wild. And of course, you have to have a little dirt for them to grow out of, so. There we go. We're going to put one there. And we'll drop the other one, and then we will see if we need to move them. Yeah, we do. Pull this one over here. Let's just put this one back here, or up here, I should say. So it looks like they're growing around the tree. Okay. All right, y'all. Gotta get my mush lamp. There should be another bunny somewhere. There we go. We want another bunny, don't we? Ducks and bunnies. Alright, we're gonna have a mush lamp on each side. I don't know if I want the bunny sitting on the mushroom. Let's put the mush lamp back and put the mush lamp down. And then the bunny can go here. Nobody pay attention to the balloon. I don't have my slingshot. Okay. Now, I think the mush lamp needs to go. Now, I just like the mushrooms around the tree, but I don't want the bunny on the mushroom. So let's just put a little something down here. That's fine, just a flower wreath. It says daisy wreath, I call it a flower wreath. Either way, it's flowers. We're gonna put the bunny in the middle of them. Or back on the mushroom. That rabbit wants on the mushroom, y'all. But I don't want him on the mushroom. Okay. Don't pay attention to that. Let's just go take a look and see how it turned out. Alright, we walk through the purple hanging flowers. It's like flowers on a vine. And then we come in to see the waterfall and all of the ducks and bunnies and the wheat fields. And here's our little fishing cabin back here with our bottles. And we're going to put a fishing pole down, y'all. I mean, that's the one thing that I miss doing. We may not be fishing right now, but we may want to. So we're just going to put it back here. And we use the plain party lights so it'll be lit up at night. And everything I tried to do, with the exception of like the fresh cooler, in kind of white or, you know, neutral, natural colors. Except for the purple, but this is a lavender field, so we can just come and sit. We can come sit over here, work on the scrapbook, feed the fish or the ducks or whatever. And I did put a little pumpkin up there before I started all this, and I just left it. I think it looks cute, a pumpkin growing in the wild. Then we have our little picnic area with a book and our babies and some more wild, lovable creatures. And our music. Just a great place to unwind, I think. I like how it turned out. Okay. We may not be able to get past the picnic thing, but there's plenty of places to sit. See, right here. So I hope y'all enjoyed the build. I hope you will take a time to make a place like this for yourself, either in game or in real life. And like I said, this is a video for Mental Health Awareness Month, and it is in collab with some very awesome content creators, and this was started by April Honey. And I will have all of their links in the details, as well as some other resource information, websites, phone numbers. So make sure you look at the details. Make sure you go check out their islands, y'all. They make some very pretty islands. And I hope that you've enjoyed this build and that it has bought you some peace for just about an hour or so. And don't forget to hit that like button if you have. and leave me a comment below. It could be about the island, the build, the anything you want to talk about. And if you would rather talk to me privately, just send me a DM in Discord. My Discord will be in the details as well, and we'll have a chat. And of course, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Come on in, be part of the family. Everybody's welcome. Y'all, it is such a great family to be a part of. This community is so kind, supportive, just all around awesome people. Great family. So come on in, kick your shoes off, and stay a while. You won't regret it. Then, of course, don't forget to ring that notification bell so you'll know when my next video comes out. And until then, bye, y'all.